Trauma child, 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 trauma child. Now I admit, growing up is hard to do, but don't shed tears until you walked in my shoes. Cause I'm the only true victim of the system. Trauma child, aka supreme wisdom. I'm just the product of a messed up childhood. The youngster, sick, neglected, and misunderstood. I don't recall ever seeing a good day. If one had come, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Cause for me it seemed I always learned the hard way. But what I learned is that the hard way is the only way. Nobody knew, nobody heard, nobody cared. Nobody saw my teary eyes, had pain to spare. And that's the reason why I'm traumatized today. No sunny skies overhead, just clouds of gray. So let it be, I'm just a trauma child you see, bred to live a dead end life of misery. There'll be no end, grief will be my only friend. But that's alright because I'm nothing but a plebeian. I played the part and suffered from a broken heart. The girl I loved went away and left me in the dark. So there I stood, the tragic hero of this play, who you could say was never happy in his day. Rewrite the script, I wish I could but it's too late. All I could do was try and focus on a better way. Lost in thought, trying to predict the outcome. I made mistakes so every day I learned right from wrong. I prayed to God and worked too hard for every dime. I grew up poor and on the edge of hell and hard times. I sat and watched my family slowly drift away. The sad part is that they'll all be sorry one day. And when we see it, I will believe it. Cause you know, life is hard, hectic, and it comes and goes. But till then, I'll just contend with each and every trial. Cause after all, I ain't nothing but a trauma child, trauma child, trauma child, trauma child. Oh, trauma child, don't you ever be afraid.
Child of trauma, trauma.
Just keep on praying, cause I know there'll be a brighter day.
Child of trauma, trauma, trauma. Let's take it back to 77 in the Motor City. Down from heaven came a child to this world of pity, who at the time was not aware of his present state. Brought into life where every day could be his last day. Crime and violence was everywhere and all around. If there was peace, it wasn't anywhere to be found. Chances are I would not live to see my teens. More likely grow to be a big boy dopamine. My mom's loving, just couldn't let me be a goner. Taught right from wrong to keep me off that street corner. At times the same things got more refined. On occasion I left many of my troubles behind. Who could imagine times getting even harder than growing up in life with a deadbeat father. This added pain was too much for me to bear. To see my father's eyes and know that he did not care. Was blasé with his friends came first, treating everyone he knew like they were nothing but dirt. Now Mary, she was quite the contrary. Couldn't stand to see the sight of their lives getting buried. So she pulled her son aside and said it's time to go. Please don't ask why, just do what you're told. In 86 we moved to Charleston, SC, to start a new life with my aunt and her family. Next 7 years my life was up, my life was down. Depression hit me when 93 rolled around. All the pain and suffering brought my life tears. Torment that lasted months found started in past years. But in 94 it took a dramatic change. I got out more and it subsided the pain. More and more I felt my life was on track. My future looked bright but I was being held back. Cause I still had dreams about what could have been. Deep in my thoughts still lies the hatred of within. Problems I face in my mind taking its toll. My heart forgives and forgets to ask for my soul. A child of trauma, that's what I am, that's what I'll be. Even after life, it will always be a part of me, a part of me, a part of me, a part of me, a part of me. Oh, trauma child, don't you ever be afraid. Just keep on praying, cause I know there'll be a brighter day. Trauma child, trauma child, Child of trauma, trauma.
trauma child, trauma child,
Child of trauma, trauma.
trauma child, trauma child,
Child of trauma,
trauma child, trauma child, trauma child. Rest in peace. I'll be there someday.
My generation's in mourning.
Brother I know, 16 years old, slipping into a hole. They all say he's got a future ahead, but deep inside his mind he knows he's better off dead. He used to hang out on the block, know that's true, cause I used to hear gunshots late at night when I'm asleep. About 15 gun shells hitting the concrete. I say a prayer for my homie,
dear God.
but if he survives, he still be lonely. So realize, before he dies, is he another brother paying the price? Or was it just an act of God that brought his life down hard? I don't know, G. You tell me, before the brother, let him rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. They always say life's a two-way street,
but it's a dead end if you're asking me.
cause now you're resting in peace. Peace, peace.
My generations are mourning.
Rest in peace. Somebody dies, a mother cries, black suits and ties. Step aside, let the motorcade ride by. What's the reason for all this hatred?
I don't know.
Killing brothers, leave them lying there dead. They'll put your name on a bullet, pick up a 45 and then load it. And when they point the gun, you better run, son, or else you just be another street victim. So please don't fight the dust and get some street knowledge, cause that's a must. Can't afford to lose your life these days. Put you in debt even though you're in a grave. And that ain't cool at all. But nowadays, I got my back against the wall. Seems like a no-win situation. The people keep dying and you don't know what we're facing. So take a word to the wise. The story is fictional, but it happens in real life. Big hood, small hood, no matter where you're from. Gang violence is spread all throughout the nation. Gunshots have been reported in the hood. Now tell me, is this life any good? Let's look at what the little brothers are facing. Everyday life and death situations. But I don't wanna die yet, and the days get rougher, and I could just drop dead. So if I do, mama, thank you for helping me out when dad blew the coop. I know it was hard when he was gone, cause at times you had no one to lean on. I just wish that all our pain would cease, but I guess it won't till we be resting in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. They always say life is a two-way street,
but it's a dead end if you're asking me.
cause now you're resting in peace. Peace, peace.
My generations are mourning.
Rest in peace. Peace.
Generations are mourning.
Rest in peace. Peace, peace.
My generations are mourning.
Rest in peace. Peace, peace.
My generations are mourning.
Rest in peace. Peace, peace. Where the young kids go from day to day, hanging out on the court playing basketball, struggling to survive against the brick walls, the sirens in the streets, stories on the news, something about getting shot over tennis shoes. Although I didn't pay attention and never really listened, doesn't mean I don't care about the innocent victims. But see, it happens every day. Wish I could look you in the eye and tell you it'll be okay, but I can't and I won't, so I never will. Why's every day gotta end with another killed? It isn't fair, believe me, I've had my share. Guess you could say that a good day is sorta rare, not just to me, but the whole world over, cause every passing day grows colder and colder.
Colder.
It's a cold world, cold world. It's a cold world. It's a cold, cold world, world, world.
I see the world as it is, and I'm left in tears. Dreams of a better day crushed by my worst fears. Drugs on the street is poison to the people. If not dealt with properly, it will prove lethal to one and all in some way or another. By selling it, you're killing all your sisters and your brothers. Maybe black or white, it's all the same in every race. Around the world, it doesn't matter who you are or the case. Taken to undo the pressure life throws. Hallucination starts, what's next? No one knows. The Lord can let you die or let you live to see the next day. No matter the choice, your best bet is to drop and pray. The light you see now is brighter than before, but unfortunately you travel into darkness once more. Cause it seems like you didn't learn the first time. You live by the substance you're buying. Start selling to the younger generation, not smart on your part. Now you're facing incarceration twice. You tried, you couldn't gain control. Used too much, now death's claimed your soul.
Oh, it's a cold world, it's a cold world, it's a cold world.
And as I watch the young brothers throw away the chances, I feel they're just another victim of the circumstances. Usually it shouldn't end this way, but when you play the game, sometimes you gotta pay the price. And if you don't change, we'll never be free. Cause it's just another day in the life of society.
It's a cold world, it's a cold world, it's a cold world, it's a cold, cold world, 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 world.
Someone in my life, someone to hold and caress each and every night. The love for her and my heart will never disappear. Then the time we spend apart, then I wake up shedding tears. I wanna look her in her eyes and tell her how I feel. And the many chances I've had, it seems they get still. I make excuses time and time again why I shouldn't tell her I truly wanna be more than just friends. The time passes and the strain seems to get stronger, and in my mind I know I can't last any longer. I have to know if it was meant to be, and if not, God save me from the misery. Lord knows I've been through so much in my lifetime, and if she needs me, she knows I'm not hard to find. No matter how she feels about me, I will always care, and if she needs someone to talk to, I will be there. Cause I know a love like this just cannot die, and all I ask is that you please don't pass me by. Give me a chance and I'll show you that my love is true. Forever and a day, I never wanna be without you.
Like forever and a day. Like forever and a day.
Baby, I learned in time that patience is the key. Can't make you love me, so I just gotta let it be. You and God are the only ones who truly know how you feel inside and how to make your feelings show. Sometimes I wonder if that day will come when you will realize to me that you are the one. I cherish every precious moment that we shared on a scale from 1 to 10, no one else can compare. You changed my life in your own little special ways. When I was down, you helped me through my dreary days by just being there when I needed you the most. When you smiled, I always took it as a sign of hope. And sometimes I had enough, but on the contrary, giving up is not part of my vocabulary. You cannot fault me, you see, because I'm trying to touch your heart, but the situation I'm still denying. And it's time for me to let loose the love inside. I'm not doing it because of a foolish pride. I know it seems like it's all a dream, a brother here to satisfy and treat you like a queen. I wanna give you everything that you fantasize, to visualize eternal happiness and no more lies.
No
and if that
more
thought does it do, all I can say is I love you always, forever and a day.
Like forever and a day.
You just don't know.
Like forever and a day.